Welcome back. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, episode 138. Good to see everybody. It's good. It is. It's good to see everybody. Welcome back. We're excited today. We are excited today. What's going on here? What do we got here? Oh, got some upgrades. So yeah, I think we're gonna do. We're gonna go see the Thane. What, I ran that buck over, didn't I? Fox chasing a deer?
Eivor, welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
If this belonged to the Elderman, shouldn't it go to Hunwald next?
I suppose so. But I thought you a more fitting recipient. You'd know how to use it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moats. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope
So do we
that I'll
believe
brave
him
your
or do we not?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
Is this the bear?
What surprise! I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
I'm Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Elfgard claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of the beast's home. There's no doubting that. Wolves.
There's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Hey, Lord, you're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please, my God, help me with this! I'm in the...
They will attack on sight.
Flee on! Way there! Kill the rest! Burn this! Send them down! Blindside these!
Did I just kill a chicken?
Kill
many dudes are there here? That was interesting.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Alfgard. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shire Moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Alright, what do we got going on here? Are we going to speak to all the people that are throwing their names in the hat or something?
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I'll follow. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man.
Yeah, let me guess, I have
to break this impasse.
Yeah, I told you.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald, as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
Hold on, let me check. Ah, crap.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
He looks strong in days. The real miracle is finding a traitor who's gone.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Elfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
Good evening, Alfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its full...
Bishop,
Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt
This guy's always kind of bothered me a little bit.
in my judgment.
He seems a
My
little
guidance,
sketchy.
This Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
Did I talk to everybody?
Three men, three possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All three have strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, good. I'm glad that they're giving me this. We'll start with this guy because I don't like him at all. Well, here, hold on. Let's start at the top in case it votes it.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good Elderman, but a faithful ally? Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety, but he is wisest of the three and has already proven himself.
Okay. I don't trust the Herefrith guy. It would not shock me. So So when I first walked in here, when I couldn't pull up the world map, what I wanted to look at, there was I believe, if I remember correctly, there was a Order of the Ancients person in Lincolnshire. It would not shock me if it's him. He just gives off a very, just not the best vibes. So my vote's going to go either to Alfgar or Hunwald. The whole come out and visit me at my estate thing was that was obvious what it was. He, the whole, hey, I know all these Danes, and he was trying very hard to connect to show that it was, he's a friend of the Danes, things like that. But how much of that? I guess his other acts, how much of that is really putting, with the wealth and things like that, how much of that is real and how much of that is just a facade? Hunwald, he might be the most loyal of the three. But again, I don't know I don't know how these decisions, they may not even matter. But I have concerns about his lack of potential competency. Because you do have his Danish lover that could maybe help, but I really am concerned about how he would run things, and even if he's an ally, if he's brought them into ruin. Alright. My decision is made. It is going to be... Maybe. Who's it gonna be? Alfgar.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good elderman, but a faithful ally.
All right. I think the competency thing. Yeah, I think, yep.
I choose Alfgar. He is sturdy and competent, and his wealth will be a boon.
It is decided. By the grace of God, the new Elderman is Lord Alfgar of Lincoln.
God has spoken, and his voice is a clarion call. As your Ealdorman, I will work to better this Shire, to foster peace between its people, and to serve our king. I bless you all.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Elderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend.
Yep, there we go.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Oh, goodness.
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast! For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive! Steel yourself, Google. God welcomes you, Elderman. Your troubles begin early, Elfgard.
We'll find and kill that man.
To think such carnage could happen in Lincoln.
The grief Tusser can't have gone far. Race a feared and marched against what men he has left.
Agreed. Hunwald, will you fight with me?
I will. For the sake of Lincolnshire, I bloody will.
Oh, we're going right into this, it looks like.
A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
No, maybe not. Okay. So that guy is the. Yep, I thought he might be. Skill points. 2 of them. Make that connection there. Question now is, do we want to continue with this storyline? Do we think we can get it done? think we can. Oh, new fast travel point.
Such carnage I've never seen. That twisted bishop.
What news?
We've learned that Herefrith occupies a fort at Anacastra, south of here. An eager feared awaits my voice to lead him into battle. Will you ride with us?
I've gone some days without a proper siege. Lead on.
To the camp then, and onward to Anacastra. Follow, if you will.
Herefrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herefrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked.
Is this going to expose this person? It will. Okay.
Poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
Touching the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
Our camp is just here. When the Feared is ready, we'll attack with speed.
The sooner the better. Herefrith will entrench deeper with every passing hour.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feards are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this battle with the small number you see assembled here?
If they fight as strongly as they smell, we'll claim victory.
Then we'll have no cause for worry. We should attack soon, before the bishop can muster more troops. What do you think, Eivor?
We attack now. Ready the Feared.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
The soon...
So that's very interesting what they just showed there. I can't... It almost looked like a Dane that had embraced the Christian faith there. Which obviously we know happened in actual history. Let's do it, baby.
For the glory of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
No, I prefer to do what I'm about to do.
your guts out! No escape, you yellow dog!
Incoming oil!
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Need to get on the other side.
Won't take long. Christ is surely with us.
You die now!
It's a respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Continue the work of God, my boy! Kill this pagan! I'll kill you! To the box!
Non è fede, avemete. Umbriere gia sua.
Hey! You're dead!
We don't clean.
Die!
Min modis twisted. That's ye no day.
God's justice awaits, coward!
Try this again.
I died
The day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead. That's the folly of mankind, Herefrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. We should have learned to enjoy it.
So we got
Eivor! You fought as one possessed by a demon today.
Herefrid may yet have allies in Mercia, members of his secret order. But the immediate danger is past.
You have my deepest thanks, Eivor. To you I owe all my future happiness and prosperity.
You're a good fit for Eldon, Elfgard. Just make sure you put the Shire's needs above your own.
Of course. I'd not be the man I am today without this land, these people.
It's a shame Hunwald was not fit to don his father's boots. But he can bring joy to the people here. Treat him well.
Yes, about that. I believe he has a somewhat different idea of his future. You should talk to him.
About?
Until next we meet, Eivor. The strength of Lincolnshire is yours, should you need it.
is he gonna come back to Ravensthorpe?
We are bonded now. Your people and mine.
I have found better friends in Danes, to be honest. Swanborough is my love, and you are a better friend to me than any here. Would it be an imposition to ask... Well, could we live with your clan? Swanborough and I. It would mean so much to her. And to me.
Of course you may. We'd be happy to host you, ferocious Swan. And your charming Dane. Come when it suits you.
Oh, yes! I'll pull my weight, I promise. And fight when needs be, and I won't drink more than I'm allotted.
You fight with us, Hunwald, and you can drink as much as you like.
Thank you, Eivor. This means... it means the world to me.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Alright, we'll head back there, share the news, and that'll be where we gotta end it, I think. Well, actually,
Feeling a little troubled, but good day.
Ah, that one's pretty good. Ah, look at how powerful it is now. Is that what you want? You are looking powerful.
I would like to...
You have a keen eye for quality. There, Eivor. Now you can take on anything.
Yes.
Be well, my...
All have such good taste. Now,
Alright.
this one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
let's go report the news.
Eivor,
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
Alfgar is now Ealdorman of Lincolnshire. I believe he will be a good friend to our clan.
Good. I hope he is a man we can trust.
Let's do another pledge here.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Let's do York.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That would make my work easier.
What say you then?
I will go now. Do you know where I might find Hjor and Lufina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Hey there! How are you?
Looks like I have a new letter.
Okay. So like, it doesn't look like we'll be able to expand anything.
My eyes, Sunan.
Let's go upgrade the fowl farm, and then that'll probably be where we have to end it. Because it's second and final expansion, right? So then,
Sunan, guide me.
grain and cattle. Right, did I already do the... No, okay. Let's do those, and then that'll be it. Whichever one we come to first, which I think it's this one over here, which is the grain, I think. No. Okay, so we're not there yet. Okay. I must not have done that one then. Oh, there's... I think I got it now. I think I did do that fowl farm upgrade once. So there's two... You build it, then there's two upgrades on top of that, I think, is what the thing is. So, anyways. Alright. I think we're in a good place to end it. So, come on back, and we'll pick up here.